In the ancient world, few voices echoed with the boldness of the prophets, and among them, Habakkuk stands out as a figure both inquisitive and resolute. The author of the Book of Habakkuk, he was a man who not only challenged the status quo, but also questioned the very nature of divine justice. His book, a mere 3 chapters, carries weight beyond its size, illustrating a powerful journey of doubt, confrontation, and ultimate faith. Habakkuk's story resonates with timeless themes of leadership, courage, and standing firm in the face of adversity. Habakkuk's identity and time. The Book of Habakkuk is one of the 12 minor prophets in the Old Testament. Unlike other prophets, little is known about Habakkuk's background. He appears abruptly in the narrative, without a clear record of his lineage or hometown, but his words speak volumes about his character. He likely lived in the late 7th century BCE, during a time of great turmoil in the kingdom of Judah. The Babylonians were rising in power, and the nation of Judah was on the brink of disaster. It was a time when moral decay and violence seemed to be unchecked, and the righteous were suffering while the wicked prospered. Habakkuk's environment reflects one that many strong-willed men have faced throughout history, a world where injustice seems to prevail. In this context, Habakkuk doesn't remain silent. He steps up and dares to voice his concerns directly to God, embodying the courage of a man unwilling to passively accept the world's cruelty. The boldness of questioning. The Book of Habakkuk opens with a conversation between the prophet and God. Right from the start, Habakkuk challenges God's plan. In the first chapter, he asks, "How long, Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen?" Habakkuk 1-2. His complaint is straightforward. He sees violence and injustice, yet God seems silent. This moment of confrontation is critical for men of strength and leadership. Habakkuk doesn't shy away from asking tough questions. He is not a prophet who simply accepts things as they are. Instead, he stands as an example of how masculine strength often requires challenging authority, both earthly and divine, when necessary. Habakkuk's questions are not born out of weakness, but from a deep desire for justice and righteousness. In life, strong men face situations that seem unfair. Whether it's in personal relationships, the workplace, or society, there are times when things don't go as planned. Like Habakkuk, men must sometimes confront these injustices, not out of bitterness, but out of a commitment to what is right. Habakkuk teaches us that true strength includes the courage to ask difficult questions, even when answers seem elusive. Faith amidst uncertainty. What makes Habakkuk's journey particularly relatable for a masculine audience is that he doesn't receive immediate satisfaction. God answers Habakkuk's complaint, but the answer is not what the prophet expects. Instead of offering a comforting solution, God reveals that he is raising up the Babylonians, a fierce and violent nation, to bring judgment on Judah. This answer seems to deepen Habakkuk's struggle. How can a just God use such an evil nation to punish his people? Yet, Habakkuk does something that distinguishes great men from the average. He doesn't retreat into despair. Instead, he continues the dialogue, still pushing for answers, but also accepting that there is a higher plan at work. This reflects an essential lesson for men of character. Sometimes, the path ahead is not clear. Sometimes, the challenges seem insurmountable, and the world doesn't make sense. But in these moments, as Habakkuk demonstrates, a man's true power is found in his ability to hold on to faith. The world may seem chaotic, and evil may seem to win in the short term, but faith in a higher purpose keeps a man grounded and unshaken. The Watchtower Mindset. In the second chapter, Habakkuk takes a new approach. He says, "I will stand at my watch and station myself on the ramparts. I will look to see what he will say to me." Habakkuk 2-1. This imagery of a watchman on the walls conveys a sense of vigilance and discipline. Habakkuk positions himself to hear from God, expecting answers, but also remaining patient. This watchtower mindset is crucial for men of purpose. There are times when action is needed, but there are also times when patience and observation are key. Habakkuk's stance here mirrors the mindset of great warriors and leaders throughout history. The ability to wait, to observe, and to remain steadfast while the world churns around you is a hallmark of strength. In life, men often find themselves in positions where immediate action isn't possible. Maybe it's a financial setback, a career crossroads, or a personal struggle. Like Habakkuk, standing at the watchtower means remaining alert, waiting for the right moment, and trusting that the right course will eventually reveal itself. Vision for the future. God's response to Habakkuk's watchful stance is powerful and deeply motivating. In Habakkuk 2:2-3, God tells the prophet, "Write the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end. It will not lie." Here, God instructs Habakkuk to trust in the vision of justice, even if it takes time to come to fruition. This is another critical lesson for men. Great men are visionaries. They understand that the immediate present isn't the final story. Whether it's in building a career, nurturing a family, or fighting for a cause, they have the ability to see beyond current struggles and believe in a better future. Writing the vision down is an act of faith, but it's also a declaration of purpose. It's about taking control of one's destiny, even when the outcome isn't immediate. Strength and quiet resolve. By the third chapter, Habakkuk's journey takes a remarkable turn. The prophet who started with complaints and frustration ends in a place of deep resolve. Chapter 3 is a prayer, and it showcases Habakkuk's transformation. He acknowledges the power of God and his past deeds, but also declares his faith even if everything falls apart. Habakkuk 3:17-18 states, "Though the fig tree does not bud, and there are no grapes on the vines, though the olive crop fails, and the fields produce no food, though there are no sheep in the pen and no cattle in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord, I will be joyful in God my Savior." This is the ultimate expression of masculine resolve. Habakkuk doesn't demand prosperity or comfort. Instead, he accepts that hardship may come, but his faith and joy remain intact. This kind of stoic faith, rooted in the understanding that life's battles may not always end in obvious victories, is a powerful message for men today. Strength isn't just about winning every fight. It's about standing firm even in defeat, knowing that the real victory lies in endurance and unwavering purpose. Habakkuk's enduring legacy. The story of Habakkuk is one of struggle, perseverance, and ultimate faith. For men seeking motivation, his journey is a powerful reminder that real strength lies in confronting challenges head-on, asking difficult questions, and maintaining faith in a higher purpose even when the world seems against you. Habakkuk's legacy is not one of easy answers or comfortable living. Instead, it's a story of growth through adversity, of standing at the watchtower, and of writing down a vision that keeps you focused on the future. In today's world, Habakkuk's example teaches men that strength is not the absence of doubt, but the resolve to find answers and stand firm amidst the storm. Whether it's in leadership, personal battles, or the pursuit of greatness, Habakkuk's faith-driven approach provides a timeless model for masculine motivation. Thanks for watching. If you found inspiration in the story of Habakkuk and how his journey of faith can apply to our own lives, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories of biblical and historical figures that will motivate and challenge you. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Keep striving for greatness, stay strong in faith, and remember, your challenges are just stepping stones to a higher purpose. See you in the next video.